Thank you. A very good evening to you. The very warm theme continues through the rest of this week. Generally dry conditions, but scope for perhaps just the odd shower as we go through the next few days and nights. Also developing a little bit of mistiness and a few fog patches each night too. That very warm air still feeding up from Europe through the rest of the week, and heat wave conditions will be met here in the northwest with temperatures in the high 20s over 3 consecutive days or more. That hot weather continuing into this weekend. Back to this evening, a fine warm end to the day, very gentle breezes for northwest England and the Isle of Man, and then after midnight, mistiness and a few fog patches forming here and there. A dry night to come and uncomfortably warm in a few cities, 15 or 16 Celsius the overnight low. As we head towards dawn, that mistiness greeting many of us to start the day, and the sun will be up at 6:28, setting at 10 to 8 tomorrow evening. A beautiful day tomorrow with sunshine breaking through quickly, the mistiness lifting, blue skies, staying dry, just a little bit more cloud for Irish Sea coast, particularly the Isle of Man later on. And that will peg temperatures back to a slightly fresher 20 or 21 degrees, while inland across the northwest it could reach 26 or 27 Celsius tomorrow afternoon. A warm end to the day, but pulling in slightly more cloud and a small risk of a few showers during Thursday. It should be a dry day though, and Friday fine to end the working week, remaining very warm even into the weekend, but note just the risk of the odd shower. Bye-bye. Hello, a very good evening to you. We may have had the best day of the weekend, things looking much more unsettled during Sunday for parts of the country. Heavy thundery downpours in the southwest during the day tomorrow, rain further north, and the unsettled theme continuing into the new week. In the meantime, this evening and overnight, lots of cloud cover around, quiet conditions for many, but outbreaks of rain and a few heavy thundery downpours for the southwest of England, Wales, and later on tonight into Northern Ireland. Temperature-wise, fresher further north and remaining in double figures across central and southern areas. A damp and cloudy start to the day for Northern Ireland, with rain moving into western Scotland during the course of the day. But our real focus tomorrow is the southwest of England and Wales, where we're expecting heavy, thundery downpours throughout the day. And this is no doubt going to lead to some difficult driving conditions, surface water, localised flooding and some hail in the mix. Elsewhere it's drier, with the warmest temperatures in the southeast. Bye-bye. Low pressure and an associated cold front moving through during tomorrow, bringing a spell of rain behind its showers, and that sets up the theme for the rest of the week. Gusty winds at times. As I mentioned before, into the weekend, something just a little bit chillier. Back to this evening and overnight, still the yellow warning in place for heavy rain for the Lakeland Fells, the Pennines, certainly parts of the Peak District. Lots of rain on the region's roads through tonight and tomorrow. Gusty winds as well, particularly around the Isle of Man overnight tonight. Some rather large waves for Irish Sea coast, no doubt. It's a mild night, however, 15 or 16 Celsius, plenty of cloud cover around as we head towards dawn, and that front beginning to nudge in, bringing the next spell of rain. On to tomorrow, the sun will be up at 6:52. It's setting at 7:15 tomorrow evening. Across the northwest tomorrow, we'll see rain moving in very quickly by the time we're up tomorrow morning, no doubt leading to a very wet morning rush hour. Take care if you're out and about. Surface water and spray primarily in that yellow warning area. During the afternoon, something slightly brighter and drier, but some showers feeding through and still very breezy conditions, especially along our coastline. Temperature-wise, 17, maybe 18 Celsius, but it's feeling fresher during tomorrow night. And then for Thursday and Friday, showery days, a chilly night Friday into Saturday. Have a good evening. And the very warm theme continues through the rest of this week. There will be the odd shower around, perhaps a rumble or two of thunder. You may even see some lightning, but lots of dry weather too until the weekend, when the thunder risk increases with a few heavy downpours expected, particularly on Sunday. We continue to feed in that very warm air from Europe through the rest of the week. Probably our hottest September since 2016, with temperatures well above average for the time of year. Into next week, remaining warm, but perhaps not quite as hot. Back to this evening's details, still some bits and pieces of patchy cloud for the Isle of Man. Elsewhere, a quiet night to come, but there will be a few showers just feeding up from the Midlands into the early hours of Thursday morning. Could hear a rumble or two of thunder associated with those. And temperature-wise tonight, Manchester and Liverpool will not be falling much below 20 degrees. So a very warm night to come. On to tomorrow, the sun will be rising at 6:29, setting at 7:47 tomorrow evening. Tomorrow, A dry start for many places. There will be more cloud around than there has been today, and a few showers initially, particularly for western coasts and the Isle of Man through the morning. Into the afternoon, plenty of dry weather, hazy sunshine, but some strong sunshine in the mix as well. And temperatures again on the hot side, 27 or perhaps 28 Celsius during the afternoon. Looking ahead through the rest of the week, it remains very warm across the northwest with a few thundery downpours on Saturday and a few more on Sunday.